back to a new updated video for shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends Arceus. In this video, we're going to update you guys on how you can get your hands on any shiny from the massive mass outbreaks, including skittish Pokemon, oblivious Pokemon, and of course the aggressive Pokemon, which you're already able to do in no time at all using no program. So this is a very, very big update compared to what we had before. You're not going to need all the complexities of different programs or different websites and stuff. You're just going to need Discord and Nintendo Switch Online, of course, because we're going to be doing a quick trade and we're going to be getting all the information we need to be able to find the shiny we want. So very, very cool. Now let's follow the guide carefully. I'll try to make it as concise as possible, so I'll probably cut up little parts like moving to some places, but you'll be able to follow along very easily. So let's get to it. So for putting this guide together and all the systems and all of this stuff that goes into the actual guide for this, shout out to all of these people here: Anubis, Koi, Kuroneko, Kurt, Denvoros as well, and Elvis too, for putting in all the work into the guide. So big shout out to everyone who's put in all the effort to make these guides and this method work. Step one is rather simple. Let's just do the preliminary setups. Go to your pasture here and make sure you have your first 4 slots empty, because we're going to be catching at least 4 Pokemon that we're going to need for a trade. So you don't get lost, and so they don't get lost and you don't get mixed up. Just keep the first 4 slots empty so they will go right there. Next up, guys, hit the up arrow and go to your settings and make sure autosave is disabled. Next up, guys, we're going to go over to the gate and we're going to save our game here because we want to pick what we want to actually find. Okay, we want to go hunt a specific shiny. And let's go ahead and just save here so we can try and find what we want. But of course, for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to pick anything. So here we have a massive mass outbreak. Again, this shiny method can be used for mass outbreaks, normal ones. I could go for a Murkrow if I wanted to, but I'm going to go for a massive mass outbreak. Let's just go ahead and do that. Anywhere will be fine. And we can actually have a look at everything that's on our massive mass outbreak by feeding berries to the Snorlax or the Munchlax behind us over here. And that's exactly what I want to do. So let's go ahead and feed the berries. Oops, I think I have to talk to her. Give her 5 agua berries. Yes. And that will expose our entire map and show us everything that's here. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so you can go for anything you want here on this map, anything at all. If you didn't get what you want, just reset, go to a area, go back to the village, and then go out again and see if you got new outbreaks or different Pokemon that you want to find. That's all you got to do. I'm going to go for this massive mass outbreak with the star icon, bronzer, because that means it has a second wave. And actually, the more Pokemon that are in the raids will increase the chances of getting the shiny that you want, because maybe I want to go for a shiny alpha, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and go to the massive mass outbreak here. But let's just say this is what I wanted, so I'm going to go ahead and save. This is what I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and save the game here at camp where I've entered. All right. Next up, guys, I'm going to go to the massive mass outbreak that I want. And I'm going to catch the first 4 Pokemon. So I'll see you guys over at the outbreak. All right. My massive mass outbreak is right over here somewhere. Let's have a look at the map. There they are. There they are right there. So we can see on the map, guys, make sure you keep track of where you are, what you're going for. These are bronzers. So the next part, guys, is really, really important. You want to catch the first 4 Pokemon you can see right there. These are all 4. We have to catch all 4 of these, not the respawns. Super, super important, guys. So let's go ahead and aggro all 4 if we can. Perfect. I think we got all 4. It's just easier to aggro all 4. You don't have to aggro all 4, but you do have to keep track of who the very first 4 Pokemon were. So let's say you caught the first 3. Make sure you know where the 4th one is, so once you've finished your multi-battle and you finish catching the Pokemon, you know where the 4th one is, so you can go over and straight away try to catch it, so you don't make a mistake. Again, if you do make a mistake, you just reset your game and try again. Okay, so we're ready to go ahead and try and catch these guys. They look pretty easy to catch for Ultra Balls, so I'm going to go ahead and catch them all with Ultra Balls. Bop. And again, same process for skittish Pokemon. You just want to make sure you catch the first 4 that were there. It's actually easier than the multi-battle aggressive ones, I think. You can easily reset if you make a mistake, but just make sure you do catch the first 4. All right, our last one is right here. These are the first 4 Pokemon from my massive mass outbreak. And once you've caught the first 4, you have to eliminate or count the rest of the Pokemon that appear in the rest of the outbreak. That's very important. So make sure you know your numbers for this. Make sure you don't make a mistake in counting. All right, he's attacking me. But catching the first 4 is all you have to do. You can catch the rest. You can KO the rest. You can disappear the rest, however you like, folks. doesn't matter. Once you can keep count of them properly. So that's our first 4 done. Now I'm going to go ahead and KO the rest of them so I can count how many more are in. Having killed those 4, we get another 4 spawn. So let's go ahead and battle these next 4. Okay, so that's 8 down. What's going to spawn next? A new horde straight away. So 8 in the first round, folks. And then we go straight to alphas for the second round. Okay, testy. Let's go ahead and knock these guys out as well because we have to count the second round separately. Alright, so that's the first 4 of our second wave. Let's see what else spawns. Another 2 spawn. And we only have 2, so we don't have to fight them because there's no more that can spawn after that. So we know, guys, there's 8 in our first wave. There's 6 alphas in our second wave. Now we can go ahead and get out of here. Let's go ahead and go back to the village. We have to lose aggro for that. So just go ahead and travel back to the village however you're comfortable with once you know all your numbers. And we're just going to talk to the professor here. I did catch a couple. It doesn't matter if you fought them or caught them. You have to make sure you catch the first 4, but the rest doesn't matter. Once you've done all that and you're back in the village, now we're going to go do a couple of trades. And the beauty of this is we're going to be trading with a bot to get information to find out how we can get the shiny Pokemon we want. But the trades are not going to be actually done as trades. The bot's just going to read your Pokemon, which means because you're not actually doing a full-on trade, nothing saves. That's why we had to save the camp, and that's why it's okay. Nothing over saves at all. So we're actually going to be able to start right back around at the very beginning of the outbreak when we need to. So let's go ahead and set up our trade here. I want to trade with Pokemon. It will put you online. Let's trade from someone far away. It connects you online like that. And you're connected to the internet, and now we're ready to put in our code. Now, the next part, guys, you're going to need Discord. So the Discord in question is linked right down below in the description. It's called Shiny Hunters Anonymous. Go ahead and click that link, join up in here, and scroll down a tiny bit, and you'll be able to see the PLA dump bots. In the chat, in the PLA dump bots, you're going to write $ED, okay? And that's going to give you a couple of DMs to be able to sort out a link trade with the bot in which you're going to give the information for the Pokemon, all right? So let's go ahead and do this. Make sure you keep your eye on your DMs. And we got Mittens here. And it's going to add me to the queue. And when you see that number, guys, you want to put that in straight away because these kind of work fairly quickly. 5144. All right, so this is the initializing trade. It says initializing trade. Make sure you can see your DMs as well at the same time. And this bot's name is Koi. So we're looking for Koi. They're all called different things. There's 4 options as well to reduce traffic, so it's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and search for Koi here. And we found Koi, just like that. And this is why you need to have organized your first 4 pasture section, okay? Because these are the first 4 Pokemon. And in order to give them here, guys... Oh, all you have to do is highlight over them, actually. You don't even have to trade them. That's what we just did. We just scrolled over all 4. And make sure you don't do that with other Pokemon, guys. Because once you've done it, it will actually send you the information back straight away. You saw me do that live in the game. I didn't do anything. I just scrolled over the cursor over the 4 Pokemon. Make sure you do that with the first 4 Pokemon correctly, not different Pokemon, and that will give you the next step. In the game, the bot will quit trading, so that's fine. You don't need to do that anymore. And again, as you can see, nothing saved. It's going to ask you here are all the Pokemon you dumped. Would you like to calculate your seed? You're going to hit yes. And it will take a second to calculate your seed. Once it's finished, you'll get your seed number right here. Copy and paste that. And then it's going to say, would you like to calculate your shiny path using Permute MMO? Yes. This is another program that we used to use separately. However, now it's all just done right from the comfort of your DMs. And now you can choose what you're looking for here. You can look for just a regular shiny, or you can look for shiny and alpha, which is going to be shiny alpha, or you can look for just alpha. Depends on what your choice is. I'm going to go for shiny and alpha. I think it's going to be very good because we actually already have a second wave full of alphas, so it's going to be very easy to find. Now it's going to come up with this link here. You want to hit this link right here, and it's going to bring you to a new website in which you have to input all your data. We copied and pasted the seed already, so let's go ahead and hit Control V on the seed right there. That is the seed that it gave me, this number right here. And now we're going to put in the details that we calculated or counted from our first bout with the entire outbreak. It's a massive mass outbreak. It's in the Highlands. First wave Pokemon was Bronzer, and it was 8, okay? It was 8 in the first one. The second wave Pokemon was all Alpha Bronzongs, and that was 6. Actually, it's already filled out, so it was 6. That's great. So that's all we got to do here. Make sure you correctly fill in out all of that stuff. Let's go ahead and generate JSON. And now we can copy to clipboard. Go back here, hit ready. And now we can copy and paste, or just Control V, paste what we just copied a second ago. And hit submit. And voila! That gives us all the information for what we need to do to be able to get shinies of different types from our den. We have all of these options. These are all shiny alphas that we can get by doing this pattern of things. The left side here will show you what you have to do in order to get the corresponding shiny. Very cool. So we'll go through what all this means. So A is the main one you're going to need to know. A means remove. And remove can be either catching or killing. And the one beside it is how many you have to do at the same time, okay? So A1 here is remove one Pokemon at the very beginning, whatever method you want. Then the next one is removing one more individually. Then the next one here is removing one more individually. Then the next one is removing one more individually. For contrast, looking down here, guys, we have A1, A1, A4. So that means remove one by itself, then remove another one by itself, and then remove 4 at the same time, in which case you're probably going to need to do a multi-battle. In order to remove 4 at the same time, you just do a multi-battle with 4 Pokemon all together and knock them all out in that same multi-battle. The guide will show you other details for other Pokemon, like skittish Pokemon, in which it will actually be B instead of A, and some other details here. So if you guys are hunting skittish Pokemon, highly recommend you guys check out the guide. There's many more details, many more resources to check out in order to do skittish Pokemon effectively. The guide also has all the details for what all the letters mean, all the different steps mean in order to get your shiny. So you can actually check them all out here. O, S, G. And actually looking at our shiny list here, we have quite a few different things in this one. This is a long one here. It's remove 1, remove 1, remove 1, remove 1, ghost 3, clear the rest, and then remove 1 and remove 1, which is going to be the second wave here for the last 2 remove 1s. So this is how you read this business, okay? Clear rest, once you see clear rest, that means it's the end of the first wave. You're finishing off the first wave. That's all it is. And after that, you got the second wave details here. So just to demonstrate the most complex one in here, let's go ahead and do the second one. At this point, guys, you're going to be wanting to start over. So we're going to go ahead and hit the reset on our game. And let's go ahead and go back, and we're going to respawn at the camp that we saved at before we touched our mass outbreak. We know where the mass outbreak is, we know what we're going for, we know how to get it now. Alright, we're back. Once you've loaded up your game, just go straight over to the massive mass outbreak you were at before, and then follow the steps that the bot actually DM'd you. Okay, so there's our outbreak, guys. I'm going to go down a little lower, and I'm going to try and follow the steps. So let's just be careful here so we can do this effectively. I'm going to crouch in the grass. I'm going to whip out my jet balls. These are the first 4 Pokemon all over again. And looking at our list here, it says remove 1, remove 1, remove 1, remove 1, and then we're going to ghost 3. So let's go ahead and use some jet balls. Bam, 1. And we guys want to do this one by one, not all as quick as possible. All right, we caught 1. Let's go ahead and catch another one. Bam. Nice, nice. Let's catch another one. Alright, and one more. And I'm actually just going to choose a fresh one just to showcase that. It doesn't have to be the first 4, guys. It doesn't have to be the first 4. And like I said, this could be kill, KO, catch, whatever you want. So now, we've done the first part on the list. We've already done A1, 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 and we're now on to G3. G steps will only come up when you're on your last 4 Pokemon. As we know, these are the last 4 of the 8 for our wave 1. So now we can do whatever we want, folks. We can KO 3 of them. Because I got G3, I have to ghost 3. So I'm going to go ahead and do a multi-battle. But it doesn't matter if you get all of them. We're just going to KO 3 of them. Alright, that's the important part. Let's go ahead and KO 3 of them. Alright, let's do 1. Dark Pulse on this. Level 30 should be easy enough. The second wave is where it was hard, guys. That was a whole bunch of alphas. It was a mess. Okay, that's 1 down. That's 2 down. That is going to be 3 down. Okay. Now, you could have caught them. You can catch 3 more if you want, the way I was doing it before. You can fight them one by one. You can do whatever you want. But if you do this situation what I'm doing right now, it's important that we only do 3. So at this point, guys, I run away. I run away. That's all we do. Now, there will be no more respawning because we know there's only 8 total. That's it. So now we can get out of here. We have to get out of here, folks. So let's go ahead and get out of here because we're ghost spawning 3. That's what G3 means. We're ghost spawning 3. The best way to do it is to actually just travel to the furthest camp away. So I'm going to actually travel to the beginning camp for the sake of convenience. Let's go ahead and we've traveled there now already, so that's fine. Now we're going to go back to the Outbreak. Let's go ahead and go back to the Outbreak for the next step. Just like normal, folks. I'm not going to cut this so you can see what I'm actually doing. I traveled to the furthest camp. This is ghost spawning 3. That's exactly what I've done. So now there's essentially, the way to think about it is, there's going to be 3 invisible bronzers filling up the void of the last 4 Pokemon that can spawn in on my raid. They're kind of there in terms of data, but they're not there in terms of what we can do or interact with or catch ourselves. That's the way to look at it, I guess. But it does affect your shinies. That's why it's so weird and messy. So now we can see, oh, there's only 1 more left, but there are actually 3 ghost spawned data ones in here. So what's our next step? Well, now that we've done A1, 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 G3 is done, we're on to CR, which is clear the rest, okay? So let's go ahead and clear the last one. That's all we got to do. Again, you can do it any way you want. You can catch it, you can kill it, which I'm going to do, and that's going to trigger our second wave. And then we have some more steps for that. Let's go ahead and finish him off. The Dark Pulse. Okay, hiding in the grass would be ideal if we can. And our new horde has formed. There they are. And now what's our next step? Well, looking at our steps here, we have A1 and A1 again. So again, we have to get rid of 2 individually, not together. All right. And that's going to give us our shiny. That's all it is, folks. That's going to give us a shiny. So let's see if we can get this. Get any 2. Just get 1 first. If we can get a back shot, that'd be great. There's 1. Yeah, bam! Alright. They don't know I'm here. So just, guys, 1 by 1. Take your time. Oh, man. 1 by 1. Anyone is fine. If you fail catching one of them, you can swap to another one just fine. There's 1. Alright, and another one spawns. And let's go for the second one for our A1. And that's going to finish our list, guys. And then we're going to get our shiny. Oh. Wait. Oh, he saw me. Oh, crap. Oh, we do not want to fight all of these. Okay, we can just do this. It's good, actually, to show how things can go awry. We got 3 in a battle here. It's a bit of a mess, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to KO 1. Okay, and then we're going to run away. So let's go ahead and KO 1 with a nice, heavy, I don't know, Shadow Ball. Just 1. Bam! That's not even gonna kill it. Yeah, it's not. These guys are tough. Look at their level. There's 78 alphas. And the shiny we're going for is also really, really high stats. It shows you their stats in the bot, by the way, if you didn't see that. Is a mess, though. They're gonna take like 3 turns each. It's just bullying at this point. Because my shiny is right after I KO 1 of them here. Okay, we have a turn here. Oh, sweet. Alright, let's go finish off this last Bronzong. The Shadow Ball. Oh no, I didn't get the move. Okay, sweet. It's okay, guys. Make sure you bring some Pokemon if you do have some heavy hitters. Make sure you bring some Pokemon that can handle. Okay, that can handle this kind of mob. These guys are brutal. Let's get our Arcanine out and finish off this 1 Bronzong. That's all we need. Yay. Okay. Crunch. Strong crunch on the same Bronzong. This will finish it. And then we get our shiny, folks. All we have to do is run away. Alright, guys. Moment of truth. They actually KO'd my Arcanine. They just keep on using moves. Moment of truth here. We've KO'd the last one. Now we can just run away and see our spawn. Bam! There he is. Beauty. Alright, and now all you gotta do is catch it. Alright, and there's our shiny. Let's go ahead and try and catch it from here. Perfect. And that's all we gotta do, guys. That's all we gotta do. We did it. We got our shiny Bronzong with insane stats. At this point, guys, we're finished. You can do this with any of the outbreaks, massive outbreaks, skittish, aggressive, and oblivious Pokemon. You can do it with all of them. Highly recommend you check out the written guide if you guys want to get specifics on the certain type of Pokemon that you want. But at this point, guys, we can just go ahead and take our findings here because we got what we want. We got our level 79 shiny Alpha Bronzong. And if we look at the details of the Bronzong we went from the second row, it's 31, 31, 31, 31, 25, 13. So it's actually very strong. Very, very strong. Let's have a look at our reward right here. And don't forget to save, guys. If you've gotten what you're happy with, don't forget to save. And of course, the shiny that we actually just got is going to go wherever there was space in my box. I actually have no idea. There it is. All right, there it is. So let's get that out and just have a quick look here. Okay, so bam, here's our Bronzong. Wow, sweet. It's alpha, it's gigantic, and shiny. That's beautiful. You can do this with any Pokemon in the game now. That's going to be a wrap for this guide on how to get any shiny in Pokemon Legends Arceus. For the sake of giveaways for PLA, I think I'm going to start focusing more on, say, the Pokemon that spawn in the time distortions, because they're not Pokemon you can really obtain other ways. So I think I'll do that, guys, instead of mostly the Pokemon you can get from Outbreaks, because now you guys can get it from Outbreaks very, very easily using this video. So hopefully this helps you guys and relieves a lot of the stress of having to do PLA giveaways. I think it'll be a lot easier for everyone to get the shinies they want. Now you can get them all with your own original trainer as well. That all the Pokemon, of course, that are available in the massive outbreaks and normal mass outbreaks too. Skittish is included now, so that's really, really nice. Very big upgrade. Drop a sub if you want to keep on top of all these guides as well as we go. There's going to be tons of really great guides for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Can't wait to do that stuff. Lots of glitches too, exploits, and you name it, giveaways, of course. So do stick around for all that stuff, and I'll see you guys around the next video. Till then, bye.